These are the gadgets your dad would never buy for himself, but totally deserves. You can skip the barbecue tools this year because we got gifts that will actually impress your old man. So let's check it out.
We love Nocs here in the studio because they made a really old and sort of unpopular tool, well, cool again. Monoculars aren't exactly something you carry with you every day, but they've just released the Zero Tube, which is their tiniest one yet. So maybe it is time to carry one with you everywhere. Great for the adventure dad, or if he just has really bad eyes and still wants to watch you fumble the ball with your 2 minutes of playtime on the court. Now, if there's one gadget all dads need, but pretend they don't, it's a flashlight, because let's be real, your dad still turns on camera mode when trying to use the phone flashlight. And as relatable as this hat is, being able to clip on a flashlight that doesn't need babying, now that's peak fatherhood. The Wuben X4 isn't just dad approved, it's basically apocalypse ready. Magnetic mount, check. Stronger than his Ford F-150, very close. And the trigger around back being super fidgety is only an added bonus. You get dual light modes, spotlight for hunting those lost socks, and a floodlight to check under the sink, where the rest of us are just scared to go. But then, well bam, Super Saiyan mode, instant daylight. It's one of the smallest flashlights to rock a full 18650 battery. And while it may take a few tries to remember every button and mode it offers, but once you do, you'll realize how stacked this tiny chunk of metal is. And by metal, I mean metal. Surviving my scientific drop test like a champ, and IP68 waterproof as well. It's bath time friendly too, just don't let it near your rubber ducky. The battery door locks in like Fort Knox, but actually satisfyingly pops open when needed, or just charge via the USB-C like a regular human being. It's sleek, it's chunky, and has a clip the size of your dad's ego. So attach it to your bag, belt, or Batman cosplay, it's up to you. But fair warning, if you do buy this as a gift, there's a 98.7 chance you'll probably keep it for yourself. So grab the early bird deal while it's hot. Links and details down below before your dad asks for a flashlight that still uses AA batteries. Ugh. Yeah. He probably already has everything on this table, but I highly doubt it's as satisfying to use. So you should give him the upgrade he deserves from HOTO. With these magnetic tool cases that snap together so neatly, he may never actually use them because it just looks so good together. However, they are actually useful, each one being color coded so you know which tool you're grabbing. Starting off with the yellow kit, the most common, offering a whole set of mini screw options, combined with the motorized screwdriver. Say goodbye to tennis elbow trying to fix that damn radio for the 27th time now. And honestly, the magnetic organization never gets old. Even grabbing and splitting them apart is just as satisfying too, like with the red kit as a mini drill set. Great for crafts, smaller fixes around the house, or even pre-drilling as well. And this is definitely not triggering my trypophobia right now. Lastly, the blue kit offers finishing touches with a rotary tool. You can sand, polish, and smooth out edges, but personally, I'm gonna use it to engrave my signature everywhere around the office now too. Come on, am I some mechanic from Star Trek or something? Now, there's always that one nerdy dad who says, in my days, we had to play with 2 buttons only. Well, the BitmoLab Gamebaby case can now keep him in his lane as he can continue feeling that nostalgia with actual physical buttons while playing on his phone. To be honest, it's a pretty genius mechanism to simply flip the case in half, with the best part being it's always ready to use. No batteries or charging needed. And given it is a phone case, it does keep your phone protected too. So you can pair it with the Delta app, download your favorite ROMs that you obviously legally own as well, and have a field day while playing Tetris. On the opposite end, if there's one piece of tech you can never have too many of, it's external batteries. And after testing this brand in a previous video, we've got 3 new ones depending on the type of dad you've ordered. Starting with the 3-in-1 10,000 milliamp chonker, it's got a built-in screen just for the vibes, additional ports, but also its own cable, which will withstand your stupid idiot brother trying to fight for it. Now, it's not super long, but more than enough to keep it manageable one-handed. But the best part, when you're done, you can just flip out its own charging block and well, bam. It can charge itself directly while also being able to charge your other devices. Honestly, now that I think about it, it's sort of a one-stop shop and the perfect travel accessory too. On the opposite end, if you just need to keep yourself going, whether it's a long day at the golf course or you're stuck at a kid's birthday party, the mini option knows how to be, well, mini. With the fold-away port, so it's not stabbing you in the pants, it sits and stays connected right under the phone. And with the extended port designed to work with even thicker cases too. Even in a pinch, although reluctantly, you technically could share the 5500 milliamp battery with your kid's phone too. Finally, if you've ever traveled with an Apple Watch, you know the struggle of carrying that damn charging cable. So this 3-in-1 battery is what you should be taking with you from now on. It's got a built-in magnetic watch charger inside this tiny snack-sized chocolate bar design. And surprisingly, somehow they still managed to fit a built-in cable too. So yeah, they weren't lying about it also being 3-in-1 because the cable can also charge itself too, which is just a win-win. The whole team is flaming me for wearing these beauties, but I know for a fact all the dads out there would back me up on this. These GORE-TEX Birkenstocks are pure fire, and if they just knew they existed, I guarantee this would be the only thing that they would want from this list. So I dare you to show your dad and try to prove me wrong in the comments down below. If your dad's wallet is thicker than the deli sandwich he always orders, it's time for an intervention because you have to convince him to give up the 3 expired gift cards, 11 receipts, and that 1 photo of you before you got braces. Enter the PunCube Mech wallet, which is basically the Batmobile of wallets, sleek, metallic, and super satisfying to open. The whole front face slides forward to reveal 6 cards like a magic trick from 2069. It's all metal, built tough, and surprisingly slim, even with those dad-sized fingers fumbling around. It passed our scientific drop test without anything falling out, and let's be honest, 6 cards is already 4 more than any man truly needs. Plus, it'll fit in his front pocket without giving him a limp anymore. Combine all that with the cyberpunk aesthetic, your dad might finally be cooler than you. If I know one thing about DIY dads, they don't care for anything new. So just accept that there is no perfect gift for them. But what you can do is let everyone else know that your dad gets shit done. Speaking of getting it done, having the right tools on hand is essential for every dad's ego when they say, I'll fix it myself. And if they're always picky about what they want to use, Goat Tools may have the solution, as it's basically like a standard Leatherman he probably already owns, except the tools in this one aren't only unique, but are arguably more useful. And if you disagree, the best part is you can actually just remove and swap them for another. They offer a whole range of options to switch between, safety cutters and hex tools too. So depending on what type of work he likes to pretend to fix, you could just build your own specific toolbox for that job. Don't worry though, we had the same fear of blades and screwdrivers just flying off, but it did survive our scientific drop test without a single tool flipping open itself. Better yet, they even offer faceplates to spice things up, because if you don't upgrade the look yourself, is it really a modular tool? If your dad is a fellow pocket hoarder like the rest of us here, the new Coat of Bell Annex kit sling may be the upgrade he needs, but doesn't know it yet, as it's got a way to basically carry everything and anything, utilizing elastic straps, waterproof materials, sealed zippers, and padded handles too. The inside though may give him a heart attack with how many pockets there are. Zippered, sleeves, large compartments, smaller cubicles inside of that, and the best part, an expanding shell that you can unclip, roll out, and with the large zipper access can easily hold a whole t-shirt comfortably without looking like, well, you're holding a whole damn t-shirt inside. The back face offers some MOLLE to attach gear and a hidden zippered pocket that I like to keep my phone secretly tucked inside. The strap itself is fairly adjustable and can sit nicely around the waist, giving you instant access to all your gear at a glance. Plus, it's surprisingly comfortable here too. But pull on the quick adjust strap and it lets you hang it wherever you prefer as well, as this is one of very few slings we've tested that can hold a giant water bottle while easily passing our scientific shake test. Shopping for dads is hard. They already own every socket wrench, barbecue tong, and questionable polo shirt known to mankind. So the next move? Go unnecessarily large. Like with the KATSU FB X1 blade, as it isn't just a knife, it's a weaponized paperweight. Matte black finish, G10 handle, AUS or AUS 10 steel blade that's girthier than the man himself. It's giving John Wick, but retired into the woods kind of energy. Great for the outdoorsy dads, or you know, the ones who claim they could totally win on the Survivor, because it's technically a tool, but really it's just a big flex. It's got minimal branding, zero fluff, and no weird moving parts. Just cold, forged dad energy. Oh, and it does come with a sheath, but unless we're living in The Last of Us or something, I recommend you just keep this one in the shed.
Don't forget to sign up to our newsletter, Supply, for more EDC deals. Link down below, but that's it. I rest my modular tools. Not bad. Look at that. And then this one stayed basically intact.